Hello Leo, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. This is a general life reading for your sign. Okay, so let's see what we've got for... Oh, you've got Venus, lovely, coming in for you, so straight off. Person has got Scorpio. Lots of watery energy here. So it is a very watery energy through the middle of the month, and then it sort of changes gears when they go into Aries. Okay, we've got 8th house, we've got fire elements. So certainly a lot of passion here. And we've got sun, so that's beautiful, very nice. Then for the bottom of the deck, it's Chiron healing, and so will Chiron also be in Aries, so there will be a shift, or some kind of healing going on from that point of view as well, which is available, so you may get hints during the last part of... So we've got Mawu. So as I said, stay grounded. This is what the energy is saying to you here. Your person needs a little bit of peace and contemplation. And then we've got Athena, inner wisdom for the 8th house. Someone wants to come out. Bust. Suits, okay. So it looks like a holiday or something is needed. Bottom of the goddess deck is Abundancia Prosperity. Let's get a Moonology card. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So I did say that this may happen, resolution. So now, bottom of the Moonology deck is Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Okay. So some sort of abundance coming in there for you. Let's get a Destiny card. Honesty, okay. All right. Okay, so as I said to you, you've got a huge opportunity for healing and meditation and mysticism. All of that comes in, being able to go really deep to get, also imagination and inspiration comes in. But from this point of view, Chiron will be taking more prominence during April. So this is all about deep healing, but this is healing for things that have like reoccurring circumstances, or it could be connected to a past life where something comes up and it just has that deep feeling about it where you just feel really uncomfortable. But it's normally a repeated thing, something that has not been sort of solved or resolved the first time round, so then it gets suppressed, or you sort of paper over it and then it keeps popping up as you go along. It's a bit like trying to keep a beach ball underwater. If you lean on it, you can maybe hold it down for a little while, but sooner or later it's going to pop up. So Chiron healing, it's about that. It's about opening up those wounds, to deal with them once and for all. Open up the wounds, let the light in. This is wisdom through pain. That's what Chiron's about. And this can be physical issues as well, but it's normally emotional and in the emotional body. And this can be things like betrayal or fear, or circumstances that keep coming up which make you very uncomfortable. If it's a physical wounding, then you need to go back to the original time it happened, the first time it happened, and examine what was going on around at that time. Examine the emotions, open it up again. Just acknowledge that pain or whatever it was that you went through the first time, has had a place. It's had a purpose in your life. So you have to acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge that that's had a place and a purpose. Accept it, and then do a forgiveness ritual to release yourself from there. So you want to release your energy from there. So relieve, sort of forgive the situation. You don't have to forgive the person if a person is involved. But you can forgive yourself and you can forgive the situation so that you can release your energy from there and then move on. But it's sort of, you've got to open up and you've got to be absolutely honest as well about what went down the first time it ever happened, or what the circumstances were. If you need help, Chiron is all about natural therapies as well, and this can be any of the natural therapies. It can also be natural remedies, natural medicines, and so on. You can use a Bach flower remedies which work on multiple levels within the psyche and in the body. Whatever you're drawn to, whatever you feel that you can help, then try different ones. But it's all about that natural help. It can also be medicinal. And it's also about understanding that and coming to grips with that, because whatever process you go through in this healing, this opening up and healing and allowing that wound to actually fully heal now, because you've opened it up, you've let the light in, and you've acknowledged that it's had a place in your life. That acknowledgement is important, because then you don't suppress it, all right, and accept it. And once you've been through that process, you can help others, because you've now learned something really, really valuable. And everything you learn gets recorded in the Akashic records for other people to tap in to learn from. So don't think that any learning experience that you go through is lost. That's never the case. Every single thing that you learn while you are here is recorded. And that is like a library for others who may be going through something similar. But you can actually manifest this knowledge fully in your day-to-day life. You can help others just by giving a bit of advice or support or holding their hand, or you can make a profession of it. It's a wonderful key, and this is why the K is what represents Chiron's energy. So it's all about that, but it can also be, sort of any kind of study of the natural therapies or of study of the natural world is looked upon greatly from the Chiron point of view. And you can make, as I said, you can make a profession from it. But it's also just, it's getting healing. Really, that is the main thing with this card. And you have an opportunity now in this month. So now, for you, as I said, some of these qualities may be interchangeable, but we've got Mawu, Mother Earth, and we've got Venus, Love. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. This is one aspect of her, but her other aspect is grounding. So as I said to you, during this very potent Piscean energy, you're going to, you'll be literally carried away on the wings of love. So you could be feeling this very, very strongly at this time. And it is about raising your frequency, raising your vibration, and staying in that love vibration. Love is the fabric of the universe. It is all there is. Everything else is a learning experience, and it's created by you. So, but love is eternal, and it's the language of the universe. So all things to do with love come in with this, and you can get a little bit carried away with it. As I said, sometimes with the Piscean energy that is possible, but just make sure that you're grounded and do grounding activities. So this can be spending time in nature, which is what Chiron is all about. Spending time in nature, whether it's walking, hiking, spending time in near water, or just getting your hands in the soil through gardening, anything that keeps you grounded, anything that keeps your feet on the ground. If you can, get involved in environmental things, but it can also just be within your home, clearing out toxic things, moving over to more natural sort of products. Lots of things you can do, recycling, whatever you can do to help lighten the load of planet Earth. But also during that process, you can help others. You can perhaps give your time or your energy or donate something to an environmental body, but also just for yourself, stay grounded, get involved, even if it's a neighborhood cleanup or a beach cleanup, whatever you can do. But it's saying to you that you need to ground yourself while this beautiful Venus energy is upon you. It's all things beautiful, all things refined. It's also everything in the beauty industry comes in with Venus. Venus loves the arts, loves anything beautiful, so anything artistic. If you're artistic in any way, shape or form, you could really be channeling the Venus energy. It also loves luxury, sweet things, and also loves, money. So spending money may come in, luxuries and so on. So there's nothing wrong with a splurge and all that. Just don't go overboard. As I said, you can get carried away with too much of that. But stay in the love vibration. Enjoy this beautiful vibration, but make sure that you are grounded. Then for your person, we've got Scorpio, I transform, and we've got Sikh, quiet time. So this person is going through transformation at this time. Very strong energy. This is ending cycles, beginning cycles. They may be dealing with all kinds of deep, dark emotions that are rising to the surface at this time. This can be jealousy, envy, manipulation, control. All of these things may come in, but it is also the rising up of psychic knowledge. So they may be also waking up in some way. But it is very much about transformation. So this is going from one phase into another, or closing a chapter and starting a new one, or just transitioning between cycles. And it's a very powerful phase. Monetary things may also come in, finance could come in. So they could be grappling with a number of things at this time, but they could also be transforming from past behaviors and actually going forward into a new phase. It can also be regeneration or renewal of something. So they could be going back to something, or they could be returning to an interest of theirs, or it could be a career, or they could just be renewing themselves in a way. And this can be bodily, so this can be through the sexual energy. They could be going through a phase of renewal or regeneration, but it's a very powerful energy. And anything to do with sex, anything to do with death, anything to do with rebirth comes in with Scorpio. So the death is normally symbolic, and that is the ending of something in order to be able to start something new. But it can also be to do with, it can be somebody's physically passing around them, but usually it's like an ego death, or some other aspect of their life is falling away. And so they're transforming through that. And then the rebirth, as I said, is regeneration, renewal. Now for Sikh, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So this is how they're going to get through this energy. They need time just to be by themselves, or quiet time with you, where there's external stimulus is gone, and they can just process this energy. And spending time in nature or exercise or whatever it is that does it for them, to keep them wholesome and balanced. Outlets for this very powerful energy. They need an outlet, and for some people it would be meditation, quiet time, and for others it's some other, perhaps spending time in nature but on their own, or exercising or whatever. But quiet time is required, and this is to access inner wisdom and inner knowing and inner knowledge to guide them forward. And the strong meditation energy coming in here. And this can be in nature or indoors or wherever it is that they like to be. But it needs to be quiet. So, distractions need to be phased out so that they can really go within to tap into the psychic energy, which does rise up with Scorpio as well. So it's a very deep energy, very deep, dark places can sometimes be tapped into, and things can be rising up. Things that were not known before can be rising up. Now, this can be secrets. It can be things that they didn't notice or didn't see before. Now they're seeing it. But just things can rise up from the deep to be acknowledged and to be dealt with. And this, as I said, can be the Chiron healing. So this can be past situations, relationships, problems, whatever it is, rising up. Because there was a wounding around that original event, and that needs to be dealt with, that needs to be acknowledged, it needs to be opened up and really cleansed and acknowledged. There's a forgiveness a ritual that needs to be happening there, and that can be simple. There's lots of different ways to do that, but the main thing is to release energy from being trapped in that situation, so that they can pull the energy back to themselves for regeneration and renewal. We've also got Sulis, bodies of water, Sun Spirit. So this is outcome or potential. Sun Spirit is the most positive of the deck. So this is your powerful energy coming through here. This is joy. This is abundance. This is creativity. This is children. If children are involved for you, it's that creative, playful, energy. It's a very charismatic energy. It's a leadership energy. So you may have to take the lead in some way, shape, or form, or you may find the spotlight is on you in some way. You may need to actually be leading the way in this relationship, or something that you're doing, endeavoring to do here, which is going to enhance the relationship in some way. But it's a very celebratory energy, joyful, happiness, very can be very social. There's a lot going on with this card. There really is nothing negative about it. It's a very positive card. Positive karma can also come in with this. And it can also be some sort of celebration happening in the summer months, depending on where you are, or in December, and it's the preparation towards that lovely joyful feeling where you bring your family together, your friends, your nearest and dearest. It's some sort of celebration can be coming in with this card, or it's just a celebration of life, or you could be taking leadership, actually, being quite radiant, being high profile, being influential, charismatic, leadership potential. All of this comes in, but you could also be setting the way within your relationship. In other words, others will look at you and think, well, they've certainly got it together now, so it depends on your situation, how things are applying. Now, with all this very fiery energy we've got with the fire element, desire, and the sun here, we've got the cooling waters of the Sulis bodies of water. So this is emotional, but it's saying spend time near water such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. So somewhere at this time, whether it's a holiday that you're going to take in December or in the summer months, go to a water body, whether it's the ocean, a lake, or river, whatever is right for you. Enjoy immersing yourself in the water. Spend time in the water. Recharge your batteries in the water. The element of water is very spiritual. It is very cleansing, especially the sea. Very cleansing. It will detox your aura, detox your body. So the more time you can spend in that, the better, or near water. Get in touch with your emotions, your spiritual element. And just connect with that and recharge. Take a break, spend time near water. In some cases, it can be a relocation to a water body. So it could be relocation to a place by the sea. And there's something coming in, some sort of celebration here. So it could be a relocation, and you're now going to set up a home, sort of a housewarming party, or you're gathering family together now because now you're settled where you need to be. Or it could just be that you're going to take a holiday in a place which has a lovely sunny environment, but also water. So to take it as it resonates. But this is time to recharge, time to connect. Lovely time for you and your person, but it's a very celebratory energy, very very happy, joyful energy, but it's strong. It's there's a lot going for this card. So very good outcome. You've also got Abundancia. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So this is the prosperity card. It can also be prosperity as in abundance. Now this can be anything. It can be ideas, it can be love, it can be friends, it can be a new home, it can be a relocation that's successful, it can be just support or rescue or relief, monetary, whatever it is, whatever is right for you, whatever is abundant for you. It could even just be the return of love within your relationship, but it's a very abundant energy. Tap into that, connect with that, and you won't go wrong. But she's got a cornucopia of coins, so probably a windfall. Just be careful with Venus that you don't overspend or go mad with luxuries. Can happen. You've also got new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So this is foundation building. This is about building a really strong foundation, but long-term financially, 12 months or more. Start building brick by brick. Put all your efforts into that. Be patient. But don't forget to try new things with this. Don't get too stuck or get too materialistic. Explore your options. Try new things. And but all the time be building. This is the Taurian energy is a builder. It's also a concentrator of energy. But this is about, also monetary things. Money matters will be coming in. And this is connecting to that and actually connecting to the abundant mindset. Getting away from the lack consciousness, poverty consciousness or consciousness of lack. But this is about building. This is about planting seeds. Now you've got fire element, which I said is a scorched earth policy, or you've got a brand new clean slate. Now you can plant new things. So plant them, think about them, plant them carefully, make a long-term plan, put money away, squirrel things away, but also enjoy your life, enjoy your home comforts, your sensuality. This can also be relationship related. either the rising up of sensuality and physical pleasures, but it can also be a new relationship, or it can be within an existing relationship that is now really, connecting on a sensual level. Taurians love home comforts, creature comforts, and a bit of luxury. So there it comes in again, the luxury element. So, as long as you're doing it on a reward basis for work that you've now completed, you've reached a milestone, then you can treat yourself and just enjoy that. But, altogether, very, very prosperous energy and, as I said, building. And it's a new moon, so again, a clean slate, something new coming in, a new beginning, a new opportunity. And what you do with it is, it's got a lot of potential. Your dreams may come in with this, so what you do with it is up to you. But just plan properly, long term, but enjoy this as well. It's all very well putting money away or squirreling things away, but you need to enjoy your life as well. So make sure that you do that. Hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.